Здрасте, забор покрасьте. Я Ася, и я хочу с вами поговорить об искусстве. Curiosity is a spark that ignites artist vision, transforming wonder into creation and inviting us to see the world through new eyes. Imagine living in a world without any color or depth. Imagine living in a world without voice, where you can't explain what you mean. Imagine living in a world without art. Art is humanity's oldest way to express itself, to talk about feelings. Just think of paintings on the cave's wall that people left 30,000 years ago. You may not quite understand me yet and ask me, does it really matter? Isn't it just some random doodles on the walls? And I'll answer, it does. Art does, it matters. It's way more than just some random doodles on the walls. It's communication, feelings, and memories. At prehistorical times, when language didn't develop fully, drawing was a way to share important information like location, threats, and everything else. Then it evolved into paintings on canvas. It developed more in itself. Close your eyes. Think of a stage where single actor's silence speaks louder than any words. Think of a sculpture. It curves and edges telling you stories without a single syllable. This is the main idea in art. Telling something to the world with condition that everyone can understand it without any language or education barrier. You know, as an artistic person myself, I can say that I wasn't always interested in drawing, but I was interested in telling stories. The thing is that when I first found this interest, I faced one problem. I couldn't quite shape my thoughts or find the right words when telling them, so usually people would get the wrong message or wouldn't understand me at all. I was really upset about it, but my father came up with a simple but interesting solution. He said that I should try and draw a comic visualizing my story. So I did, and guess what? It turned out awesome. Everyone loved my silly story about a ghost who tried to be scary but couldn't. And I know this story is childish, but it gave me a reason to continue what I was doing. So after this success, I started doing it more and more. I kept practicing, improving my art skill, my creativity, and learning how to transfer information from my head to other people. But as I was doing all of that, I also improved another skill, which I never actually thought about, my own understanding. I started enjoying looking at other people's creation, their artworks, and surprisingly for me, I could understand it, read the message. I saw emotions, and it more and more related to me. I think I saw it not only as an opportunity to get better in something I had passion for, but also as an opportunity to get closer with others. You get it now, right? Art is something way more than just some random stuff on the walls. It's way more. It's all that you can see every day in your life. People always were interested in connecting with others, in finding different perspectives and processing their own emotion, feelings. But as they were doing it, they also was they were talking about feelings, you know, and it didn't matter if they were doing it through music or theater. And talking about theater, my mom used to take me to watch theater plays a lot. She still does, but the difference is that when I was younger, I didn't really enjoy it, and went just for the idea of spending time with her, with my mom. Whereas now I actually like the place she's taking me to too. I'm really glad and thankful of how supportive she was of me, how she encouraged me in doing all types of stuff. I really gained a lot from it. She would support me in doing theater. Then she said I can do ballet. When I didn't stop liking it, she said we can do something else. So I started exploring. It not only helped me with all my works and essays where I needed to justify something or just express my opinion, but it also shaped me as a person. I'm just 14 years old, but I already have an idea of who I am, who I want to be, and what my future could look like. All of this existed in my mind. I truly believe that art is the thing that shapes you as a person. All the memories I have about it are very dear to me. I want to remember all the times I got inspired to get better because of art, and I also want to share it, the feeling it gives you, to other people. If you look at it from this perspective, that's what art is. It's a cycle of giving other people something, like hope, so they can do the same. Art is giving a piece, best part of yourself to others, to the world, spreading passion for beauty. Half of your life would just vanish if there was no art. And it's really funny how people don't even realize that art is everywhere around them in their life. Whenever you go outside, you will witness it in many different forms. Maybe you will see a colorful picture, outstanding graffiti on the wall, musician with guitar, just people talking to each other. This is art too. All of this is art. But because you see it so much, you don't actually realize it is. Let's take music, for example, again. Songs always hide somewhere in my day. Whenever I get too tired, too emotional, not emotional enough, I take out my headphones and turn on my favorite songs. Sometimes I need them to help me calm down and relax. Sometimes I need songs to help me imagine fake scenarios, and I jump in my room from excitement while listening to my favorite bands. Sometimes they help me to concentrate on my task, like homework, or just to fall asleep. It doesn't really matter what I do with it. What matters is that I have this piece of art, music, in my everyday life, and it gives me this boost of energy and confidence, like my mind is not tired anymore. I think that all types of art give me reason to think, to dream, and to live. And I also think that definitely shows how important it is. I think it shows how important it is, because half of your life would just vanish if there was no art. You wouldn't be you anymore. Just think, what would you do? Nothing. Art is a reflection of humanity. Definitely something worth remembering and thinking about. It doesn't matter if you don't know much about it. It doesn't matter if you don't know which year one or another painting was created, which year was a famous sculpture made. I think it's important to acknowledge feelings behind it, not facts. So let me end with this. Art is unquestionably one of the purest and highest elements in human happiness. It trains your mind for your eye and eye for your mind. As sun colors flowers, so does art colors your life. Thank you.